Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Tonight I'm going to talk about a book and why you should read it. This is Desiring God by John Piper. He's a famous pastor, theologian. He makes a lot of videos for social media, all this kind of stuff, right? The reason you should read this book: do you find joy in your life? Do you live a life of contentment? Where do you place your value and purpose? Do you place it in your surroundings? Do you place it in what you own, what you possess, the relationships you have with others? The point of this book by John Piper is desiring God. How do you find your joy in the Lord? How do you find joy in your circumstances? Think Paul in prison, right? Silas, Timothy, anyone else that was in prison. Where did they find their joy? Did they find it? They found it in the Lord. They found it in spite of their circumstances, right? Those aren't pleasant circumstances to be in. But what did they do? They found their joy in the Lord regardless. Why? Because that's what we're supposed to do. The Bible tells us to find our joy in the Lord. It tells us there is nowhere else to look. There's temporary joy other places. But true lasting joy, that only comes from Christ. That only comes from the Lord. If you try to search for it in the world, you might find a time where you do find joy in other things, but it's not lasting. And if you find it in the Lord, it does last. But do you know why we lose it? Why we lose sight of that joy in the Lord? Because we set our eyes on other things. Like Peter, we get distracted. Right, walking on the water, he gets distracted and he looks away. So often we look away as well. But can you think of a time where you are truly abiding in Christ and the joy left you? Where in that moment you are abiding in His Word, you are abiding in relationship with Him. You have the joy of the Lord, and it leaves you. No, you don't. The key is a continual practice of finding joy, a continual heart posture of gratification towards the Lord and what He has done for you. So read this book. Learn to worship God regardless of your circumstances. No, it's not going to make you a perfect Christian, but it does help. If people like this video, I'll talk about some other books I've read. I hope you guys have a blessed night. See you guys later. Bye.